back at the NCAA Women's Volleyball Championship. Russ Rose, 19 years in the business, on the left, looking for his first title. Don Shaw, 14 years in the business, looking for his fourth title. It looked like Don Shaw's squad had it wrapped up in game 4. They were up 8-4. They actually had 2 swings, one by Walsh, one by Focal for the match and the championship, and could not put it away. Why? Because the woman who was supposed to block and supposed to kill did in game 4.
We talked about the middle attack for Penn State that had to get involved. Ketchiamati and Zamitis combined for 21 kills and 8 blocks in that 4th game alone. Zamitis had 12 kills in that game.
There has only been one other rally scoring 5th game final, and it was in 1991 when UCLA beat Long Beach State. Here we go, sellout crowd. Chris Marlowe, Heather Cox, we're still pumped up after a thrilling game 4, one of the best played and most intensely.
And at this point, you can erase the previous 4 games. It comes down to what we've talked about all day, controlling the middle of the court. The team that does that wins the title. It's
a point on every play, rally scoring right off the bat. The ball put away by Barbara Ifejika. So Stanford leads it 1-0. And now Barbara Ifejika will serve.
Penn State coming out with a new look now for the first time today. Zamitis starting left front. I think Rose wants to get her involved immediately. Forget the matchup, trying to stay away from Focal.
Paula McNamee checks in for Neal, who was in for 1 play. You have to use your subs fast in rally scoring. Into the middle, Zamitis, slam dink, got it. Terry Zamitis. I'm not sure if you said it, Heather, but had 12 kills in game 4. Ketchiamati had 9. They each had 4 blocks, so that was a big story in game 4. 1-1, the 5th and final game. McNamee is blocked. Trying to slap it over. Schoenfeld pops it back over. And off speed, nicely done. Beautiful, Lisa Sharpley. Stanford 2, Penn State 1. Serving short. Back set, here comes Zamitis. Zamitis is blocked, poked up, Bremner shoots it. Set left, here comes Focal. Focal's mad and she hammers it.
Great recognition by Focal, recognizing that Bonnie Bremner was stuck in the middle after Zamitis went behind for the slide. If Focal had tried to pound line, she would have been stuffed.
With the Penn State switch, Focal and Zamitis are now head-to-head. Number 5 in white. And of course, Kristen Focal, number 24 in Cardinal. Early 3-1 lead for Stanford. Bremner tries to jam it and she can't. 4-1 Stanford.
Ball control critical.
Bremner into the middle. Off Walsh. Bremner again, and there's the tip that is open. Beautifully done by Terry Zamitis. That makes it 4-2.
In the 5th game, you have to play error-free volleyball, which is what Penn State is very good at, keeping the ball in play, using defense to score points.
Contrast that with Stanford, that is used to killing the ball. Up at the net, oh, Walsh. The ball went right up, and that's going to be a point for Stanford. Termination game is Stanford's calling card, and they're doing it well. They have a 5-2 lead. Now, Sarah Clark will come in the front line for Jamie Gregory.
Bonnie Bremner running a split hitter attack, Schoenfeld and Zamitis at the pins.
5-2 is our score. You got to be careful. Schoenfeld, Walsh got a piece of it. Back set, Walsh unravels. Ball dug up. Anderson off speed. Ifejika diving. Here comes Clark looking for line. Yes, she is. Sarah Clark. Clark with a career-high 16 kills in this final. That makes it 6-2, and Penn State in trouble, calls timeout. 5th and final game. Stanford leading Penn State 6-2. Fifth and final game of the NCAA Women's Division I Volleyball Championship. Chris Marlowe, Heather Cox, game 5. And it's 4-2. Just moments ago at 4-2, Heather, that could have given Penn State a needed boost.
But instead, 2 stuff blocks for Kerry Walsh. Don't forget, she was the MVP of this championship game a year ago.
Stanford's Focal serving. Penn State needs to put one down right now. And they do. Terry Zamitis has Kristen Focal rotated to the backcourt. Kind of an interesting matchup now. Zamitis, who had been matched up against the smaller blocker, going against Focal. So Lauren Cacciamani, number 2, you saw her check back in. 6-3 is our score. It's point per play scoring. Clark down the line, dug up. Here's Cochran off speed. Into the middle. Oh, that ball stuck right in the middle of Walsh's hands. No call. Schoenfeld, and she is stuffed. Wow.
That's the first time in this entire match I've seen Schoenfeld be a little tentative on the attack. 5
blocks for Walsh. Walsh, oh wow, that ball, didn't you think that stuck?
It was a little sticky.
Little sticky.
Rested a while.
7-3 now. Sarah Neal is back in. Stanford's trying to turn it on. Neal makes the dig. Out of the back line, here comes Focal. And Focal hammers it.
And that's what both of these teams have to do. Their big guns are in the back row right now. The key is who can get the ball to Focal and Zamitis for the back row attacks. Kristen Focal going up, getting her 19th kill on the night. She's been effective on every rotation because of the back row attack.
Midway through the 5th and final game, NCAA rules, you switch sides. Penn State now on the right side of the court. Stanford on the left side. Stanford leading 8-3. Hard to catch up in rally scoring. It's not like conventional scoring, so Penn State has to make a move here very, very soon. Neal serving. Good pass, Bremner sets left. Schoenfeld. Walsh was on her. That was a good re-block. Coming back over. Into the middle. Cacciamani drives it home. They're moving Walsh around on the block, so you never know where she is, but if you're the setter, Bonnie Bremner, you better figure it out.
Yeah, she has to find her on every play and set the hitter away from Walsh.
Stanford by 4. Ball is blocked and down. That is legal, and the ball is hit out. No, it is not legal.
It is legal to kick the ball.
They're going to say it's 4 contacts.
There's 1. There's 2.
3. No, that's only 3. That's only 3.
Ball played below the waist intentionally. Violation.
That is a new change in volleyball. You can dig with your foot. You can go and kick it. Any part of your body is legal.
All right. 8-5. And now 9-5.
She gets the Cardinal point. She'll step back to serve.
So Stanford will have it, leading 9-5. Walsh into the middle, down the line. Walsh makes the dig, sharply scoops it left. Here comes Clark. Clark hits it through, and it cannot be retrieved out of the net. And Stanford now in a commanding position at 10-5. And Walsh serving. So time running out on Penn State, and they'll take time out. We're going to take a short break. We're coming right back. The 5th and final game. Stanford coach Don Shaw closing in on another NCAA title. Hey, Verna. Kristen Focal looking for her 3rd NCAA title in the last 4 years. The most successful senior class in history, just 5 points away from victory. Penn State and Terry Zamitis trying to hang on here, looking for the miracle comeback. Chris Marlowe, Heather Cox. Kerry Walsh set to serve. Penn State in white needs to put the ball down early and often now. And they don't. Barbara Afejica, who finally made first team All Pac-10 this year and got some recognition with the roof.
Penn State's going away from its bread and butter. They have to get back to the middle attack.
Here's Walsh again. It's 11-5. Bremner into the middle. Cacciamani slams it home. So a point is scored. Once again, it's rally scoring or point per play. And it's 11-6. Sometimes a rally can start with a little kill like that. Now Kerry Schoenfeld will serve. Good pass, sharply back set. Afejica. Penn State will try to turn it. Low left, and Cochran comes through.
Christy Cochran hitting low and tight, racking up her 13th kill.
11-7 now. Schoenfeld serves. You miss a serve, it costs you a point, so you have to be careful. Down the line, Sarah Clark. What a weapon she has been in this championship. She has 18 kills and a couple of blocks. And now she will come out and give way to Jamie Gregory. Penn State out of timeouts. It's 12-7.
Stanford with 1 hitting error in this match. Penn State 4, in this game.
Cacciamani again. Good set by Bremner. 12-8. Cacciamani 20 kills, 4 blocks. Now she will come out. Callum Miller will come in. Kristen Fokel is now in left front. And so is Terry Zamaitis. Set left, here comes Fokel. And the ball could not be retrieved. Stanford, 13, Penn State 8. Stanford now just 2 points away as Barbara Fejico will serve. Into the middle, Zamaitis with the blast. 13-9. But you can't trade up now. Penn State needs a block or a dig.
Both of these teams with amazing records in the last 4 years. Stanford with 4 of its 5 seniors on the floor right now. Experience has got to be a factor.
McNamee is dug sharply, looking for McNamee again. Dug again, scooping for Cochran. Set left, here comes Fokel. Great dig by Schoenfeld. Can she get up and hit? No, nobody there for Penn State. 13-9 is our score. Set left, here comes Fokel. Tib. Nicely done. Kristen Fokel. And now Stanford, which won it all in 92, 94, and 96. Don Shaw will serve it up. Lisa Sharpley serving, and this could be it. Who do you set? You got to go Fokel, don't you? Kristen Fokel. Termination, and it is over. Stanford has won it again. The senior class of Kristen Fokel, Debbie Lambert, Barbara Fejica, Paula McNamee, and Lisa Sharpley win their 3rd NCAA title, the winningest group of players in the history of college volleyball.
The first team to have claimed 3 titles in a 4-year span, the 4th title overall. Stanford is truly the team of the 90s. Don
Shaw, the first coach with 4 NCAA titles, breaking the tie with Andy Banikowski of UCLA and Dave Shoji. A magnificent season by Penn State and Russ Rose. They finished 34-2. But this afternoon belongs to Stanford. The Cardinal too much on this play. The big gun, Kristen Fokel, not her most impressive hit, but the one that gave Stanford another title. We'll come back and wrap it up for you right after this.